Jennifer Lopez recently took to the stage in Las Vegas to rally behind Vice President Kamala Harris, fiercely addressing the importance of defending Puerto Ricans, Latinos, and women, following the outrage sparked by comedian Tony Hinchcliffe's racially charged remarks that went viral. In a heartfelt and empowering speech, Lopez called out divisive rhetoric and highlighted the need for unity, particularly in the face of inflammatory public discourse. The singer openly criticized former President Donald Trump for what she characterized as a consistent pattern of dividing communities, citing his recent appearance at Madison Square Garden as a moment that underscored his true character. Lopez's remarks were poignant, as she emphasized that the hurt caused by Trump's words and actions wasn't limited to Puerto Ricans alone. It wasn't just Puerto Ricans that were offended that day, she said passionately. It was every Latino in this country. It was humanity and anyone of decent character. In these statements, Lopez shed light on the broader impact of such rhetoric on not only Puerto Rican Americans, but all those who have faced marginalization. Her words reinforced the need to come together as a society, transcending individual communities to create a unified against divisive forces. Expanding her message, Lopez used this moment to emphasize the power and resilience of women and Latinos, underscoring the critical role that their voices could play in the upcoming election. She issued a powerful call to action, stating, "I believe in the power of women. I believe that women have the power to make the difference in this election. I believe in the power of Latinos. I believe in the power of our community. I believe in the power of all our votes." Lopez's plea to women and the Latino community to recognize and harness their electoral influence struck a resonant chord, casting voting not merely as a civic duty, but as a fundamental means of self-expression and solidarity. The on-the-floor singer, never one to shy away from social and political issues, reinforced her support for the Harris campaign by taking to social media shortly after the rally. She reposted a video shared by the Harris campaign that highlighted Trump's alleged disregard for Puerto Ricans and the unique challenges they face, especially in the aftermath of natural disasters. Lopez joined prominent Latin music figures like Bad Bunny and Ricky Martin in reposting the video, strengthening the sense of solidarity among Latin artists standing up for their communities. Her message emphasized that leaders should stand with, not against, communities striving to rebuild after crises, especially those already marginalized and neglected. Lopez's commitment to civic engagement and voter turnout has been ongoing. Earlier in October, she collaborated with When We All Vote, an organization dedicated to increasing voter participation, to share a video urging her fans to register to vote. "Your vote is your voice and your power," she emphasized in the video, "and our voices are louder together." Through her co-chair role in this nonpartisan initiative, Lopez has continuously worked to inspire civic engagement, particularly among groups that have historically faced obstacles in voting. Her message highlighted the importance of unity, underscoring that individual voices, when combined, have the power to influence the nation's future. Adding a light-hearted yet powerful twist to her advocacy, Lopez also recently joined a star-studded campaign to encourage people to vote with a humorous song titled "Get Your A Out Vote." In the song, Lopez and her fellow celebrities playfully reminded audiences of the urgency and significance of casting their ballots, blending humor with an essential message about civic responsibility. Through her energetic performance and upbeat message, Lopez effectively tapped into her fan base's enthusiasm, showing that voting doesn't have to be a solemn task. It can be an empowering, even joyful, act of taking control of one's future. In a recent social media post, Lopez commemorated her dual heritage and long-standing pride in her Puerto Rican roots by sharing a clip from her 2020 Super Bowl halftime performance, where she performed with her child, Emmy. In the video, Lopez wore a striking cape displaying the Puerto Rican flag on one side and the American flag on the other, symbolizing her identity as a Puerto Rican American and her love for both her heritage and her country. Captioning the post, she wrote, "Let's get loud, make your voice heard in 1 week," and added, "Vote No Fifth, born in the USA, Puerto Rico." This post served not only as a reminder of her pride in her heritage, but also as a rallying cry for her followers to take action by voting. Jennifer Lopez long used her platform to champion the causes she believes in, both for her community and for the greater good. Her involvement in the political landscape has not been fleeting. Lopez notably performed at President Joe Biden's inauguration in January 2021, marking a significant moment where her talents and her voice aligned with her support for political unity and change. Now, with her official endorsement of Vice President Kamala Harris, Lopez joins a growing list of high-profile figures mobilizing their audiences to support a vision of inclusivity and hope. Her endorsement comes on the heels of fellow superstar Beyoncé's endorsement of Harris at a Houston rally, adding significant momentum to the campaign in the days leading up to the election. Through her work with When We All Vote, her performance at the inauguration, and her current advocacy for women and the Latino community, Lopez continues to be a tireless advocate for change, resilience, and solidarity. Her words remind us that our votes are more than individual acts, they are collective forces of progress that shape the future of our communities and our nation. Jennifer Lopez's dedication to her causes exemplifies her belief that every voice matters, and her ongoing commitment to these issues serves as a beacon of inspiration for fans and followers to step up, speak out, and vote for the future they wish to see.